Hello and welcome to a little special I have for you before Hateful Eight hits the cinema, and for me my most anticipated movie for the next year, 2016, and I really love Quentin Tarantino. I will recap every single one of him. So, see, every one movie I had, the Bloodfest begin! Except Kill Bill, I don't have it because I just waiting for the ultimate extended cut bloody affair awesomeness before the 4-disc special edition Blu-ray box. Ah, yes. So I have all his movies, so let's start chronologically. Woo! With Reservoir Dogs. So, basically, the story about Reservoir Dogs is the heist movie without seeing any heist. Yeah, very great. So, before I talk too deep, this movie will be really a little bit of spoilery, see, because it's an old movie and most of the people out there have seen it. If not, shame on you! Go and see Reservoir Dogs. Tarantino's first movie, and so right out of the gate he shows us what a great director he will be. And alone, the first scene of the movie where you see all the actors just chatting, what I do with the hands, I don't know, and chatting in a coffee house and talking about tipping the waitress. Steve Buscemi has all this speaking. You already seen in this scene the brilliance of Tarantino screenplaying and talking and line and dialogue he has if you've seen in the future movies of him. And Tarantino, also cool, he plays in that movie a little part. He talks about the real deep meaning from Madonna's song Like a Virgin. Well, this is not a great movie for you, I don't know. So basically it's about a movie from some guys, old 30 plus, there's just some who want a robbery at Diamond House. But you don't see anything about that, it's boring. So it's basically more about the dialogue movie and what happens with these characters, and it's not so real an action movie, it's more action with your words instead of bam bam bam, gun blazing action. So the characters in this movie is, all the characters have code names. So there are 6 guys, and all the 6 have code names. The first is Mr. White, played by Harvey Keitel. Mr. Orange, played by Tim Roth. Mr. Pink, he's complaining about his code name, played by Steve Buscemi. Mr. Blonde, played by Michael Madsen. Mr. Blue, played by some old hickey. And Mr. Brown, played by Quentin Tarantino. Maybe some 1 or 2 real cinema geeks will know, wait. I have heard that story before. And Tarantino knows about that movie. He took inspiration from a Chinese movie, City on Fire, with Chow Yun-fat, and the storyline is the same there. Why? Because Chow Yun-fat plays an undercover cop who will sneak up on that gangster. So let's talk about the actors. Harvey Keitel is awesome as Mr. White. He's also cool. He plays also in Pulp Fiction with the same tuxedo and the same black tie. And I always thought this is a continuing story from Reservoir Dogs as that character, but it isn't. Tim Roth played the undercover cop. There instantly gets shot in the beginning, and he always, in the whole movie, he has a big wound on his stomach and he's going to bleeding out. And Steve Buscemi is always great as Mr. Pink. He always complaining, what happens, and where's the money, and where's the diamond, and what this says, is this a setup, who set up us, what's the meaning, what's the truth, and the coolest eyes, Michael Madsen. And lucky for you, Michael Madsen, you have a friend like Quentin Tarantino, you will be stuck on those fucking B or C movies and never been heard about that actor, Michael Madsen. So, lucky for you, you have that big friend. And speaking about Michael Madsen, the most infamous scene in this movie is, we all know, the ear-cutting scene with the song Stuck in the Middle with You, yeah. And if I always hear that song, I always remember about Reservoir Dogs, not about the song. I say, hey, good song, Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs, yeah, great. and they don't see the scene. So Michael Madsen just goes cutting, and the camera just move away and don't show what happens. And that was really back in the days. Wow, what cruelty! What kind of movie is this? Not good for us. He shows nothing, but also they're complaining about the movie because it's so violent. You see nothing, man. Stop whining. Fun fact is, the radio who plays the song Stuck in the Middle with You is played by the station K Billy Radio, and that radio was the name who played Tarantino on his first unfinished movie, My Best Friend's Birthday. He plays a radio DJ for the station they called K Billy Radio. So that's a fact, that's awesome fact. The only most true Tarantino fact is a great gangster crime movie, and we all already see at the beginning of Tarantino's career what a great screenwriter he is, and the big influence he has from the spaghetti westerns, just like the ear cutting scene from the original Django with Franco Nero, or the Trio Infernale, La Finale. They have just like the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the list goes on, and this is great about Tarantino. This is the one director who really loves cinema, and if you see him on interviews talking about his movie or about other movies or influence others directors had, he speaks so with passion and so fast. You think, oh man, please don't stop making movies. He said he makes just 2 movies to have 10, to have a pack, and then bye bye. No, Tarantino, please, I will hang myself if you do that. No, please continue make movies. Oh, this was Reservoir Dogs. Have you seen it? Write it. What was your favorite character in the movie? For me, Mr. Pink. I can relate to the character because I always complain about something. So, and be watched and be prepared for my next Tarantino review. There will be Pulp Fiction on the channel. And this is the only channel you will see every Tarantino movie on a recap. So thank you, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Tarantino reviews or more hidden gems I have for you. So thank you, bye bye.